All right. So now I think we have now officially started recording and are going to be streaming momentarily to YouTube. And so we will just give that 1 second to kick on, and then we will get started. Let me know, Chief, when you get the okay that we're streaming live.
You got the okay, Mayor.
Okay, great. So we are, this is the May 18th, 2022 meeting of the Kingston Police Commission. I thank you everyone for joining us today. I'd first like to start by just doing roll call. And so at this point, because I'm not on my actual computer, I can't actually see everybody that's here. So if commissioners could just recognize themselves as here, that would be great. And so again, Steve Noble, Mayor, also President of the Police Commission. I am here.
Donald Mapes, Commissioner.
Brad Jordan, Commissioner. Shanique was here too.
Okay. Great. And at this point, we can jump into the meeting. We do have, we're going to get some of our regular business dealt with first. First, I'd like to ask for a motion to approve the minutes from our last meeting. Those were recorded via video and posted on our city website. And so do I have a motion to approve those video recordings?
So moved.
Okay. Thank you, Commissioner Jordan. Do I have a second?
I second.
Thank you, Commissioner Mapes. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right, great. Thank you for that. I didn't have any, I didn't note any requests for public speaking tonight, but I wanted to just confirm with our secretary. Brad, did you have any other requests?
No, I do not.
Okay, great. And so we also have, I think we'll start the meeting off with our update from the chief, with his chief's report. Chief, would you like to go ahead and give us your update?
Sure. We have a couple of things to bring up to speed on. Some mostly follow-up information in regards to, we just had 2 sergeants finishing up their supervisor school out of the recently promoted 4. Sergeants Farrell and Kari should be in the class this week. It's a long class, 4 weeks in length, and glad to have them back. We also just completed 2 officers, Officer Solian and Officer Saraceno, completed SEPTED training, crime prevention through environmental design. We try to stay on top of that as much as we can when it's offered by the state. That class has come in handy, really, as part of the community policing efforts down here that we do. So we're looking forward to having them implement or carry forward that information out to the community. So FTO training, we're almost complete with everybody that we have that need to be done. I mean, you're aware it's a 12-week program, rotational in nature. And for us, we're looking good. One of the last hires is going to be going into the phase 2 soon. And our new clerk is slated to start on June 6th. So we're moving ahead with some good personnel changes. I think that's important. Cameras, I think the community cameras were in the last batch of installation. The last 10 got delivered late last week, and we're currently installing them now. And they have been absolutely very successful in at least 3 investigations so far, and other incidents that didn't rise to the level of detective division investigations, but have certainly helped us on patrol level. So great assets.
Great. I had the opportunity to stop by and visit the kickoff of our community police. I guess we are calling it our, little bit of a our own academy for our residents to be able to learn more about policing and to help better prepare for the civil service test. And so I don't know if you or Deputy Chief Bonds would like to take a moment to just talk a little bit about your experiences. I think you've now had 2 sessions, 2 Saturdays, right? Or have it's just been 1 so far since I attended?
We have another one coming up. You were there at the first one. I'll let the deputy chief talk about it. I think it's very successful so far.
Yeah, we kicked off May 7th. The second meeting will be May 21st. We had a couple of people that we expected to show up that weren't, so we put phone calls and emails out to them to try to re-encourage them to continue. But the group that showed up are all very eager, all very willing to learn. We gave them their first sample physical agility exam. So we have a good baseline to start our PT program with. And this coming Saturday, we'll be focusing on physical fitness and wellness and giving them some tools to better prepare themselves for the PT portion and what we're going to be going through in the next 6 sessions. So the group was enthusiastic. It's really my hope that coming out of this, they are the top people on our civil service list.
Great.
How many of the group do you think were actual city residents, Mike?
Over half. Over half were city residents. And the ones that weren't were all in pretty close proximity. Town of Ulster, town of Hurley.
Yeah, it was really great to be able to get to meet some of our young men and women. And I think a lot of our enrollment, I think really we're looking forward to learning more about the civil service system. I think that our civil service director went on just before me to be able to talk a little bit about the system. And I think being able to see firsthand what it's like to be a police officer here in Kingston, but also again, that PT test is so important. Everyone generally does a good job passing and scoring on the actual civil service test, but we lose so many. I think was it half to the PT test, and so we really just want to be able to help give our local residents a little bit of a boost on kind of what they need to prepare for and train for to be able to kind of meet that fitness level. So, yeah. Do you guys have anything else? I know I kind of added to your report, but did you have anything else that you wanted to mention related to that? Okay.
I think that covers it all.
All right. I know, do you have any communications that came through, Chief, that that you want to mention, or Brad, our secretary? Are there any that we missed? We wanted to mention.
So. I don't believe so, Chief, right?
No, I don't have any on my end, sir. No.
Okay, great. So in terms of old business, I didn't have any specific items for old business that were carried over from last month. I think we talked about the police academy that we're doing, for our residents. But I think that was the only old business item that we had kind of rolling over from last time. Did you guys have anything else? Any other commissioners have any old business?
No.
All right.
No.
Okay, good. For new business today, we have 3 items. We have our traditional monthly use of force reviews. We have 2 of those that we're going to be reviewing in executive session. And then we also have the review of the allegation that was discussed in the Judge Rounds' recent ruling related to the Snyder case that we all read about in the paper. And so as we had discussed with both the Common Council and with the public, that the Police Commission was going to be looking into that, we've requested all available information to be able to review. And so our commission is going to start that process tonight. We will be doing that in executive session, and we will, not finish that investigation tonight. But our intent tonight is to be able to review all of the information that's been provided and pertinent to what we've at least identified so far. I'm not saying there won't be more information that we request, but at least for now, we're going to start that process this evening. And again, we don't expect to have any outcomes this evening, as this is just the beginning of our investigation. And so, does anyone else, any other commissioners have anything that you'd like to add to that overview? Okay. All right, I'm hearing none. I'd like to ask for a motion to be able to enter executive session to discuss those 3 items.
I'll make that motion, and we'd like to include Deputy Chief Bonts, Alderwoman Worthington, Alderwoman Hill, and Corp Counsel Barbara Grace Pollard.
Is there a second for that?
I second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, any opposed? Okay, so we're going to move over to executive session. I think everyone should have the link. If you don't need the link, if you don't have the link, we'll send it to you. And we will meet over in executive session in a few minutes. Okay.
Please send the link to me.
Yep, we'll be getting it out to everybody in a moment.
How does
Yeah.
it come? Email?
It'll be via email. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to end this meeting now, and I'll start the other one.